Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne. That's me. I'm here tonight to bring messages to those in attendance from Spirit, from their loved ones. We invite everyone in to join us. The only thing is I can't promise everyone a reading, and I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So come on in and we'll see what we can do. The best way to possibly get a reading, hi Michelle and Corinne, is to keep your name in the feed with either an emoji, a hi, your loved one's name, whatever it takes, and there's a better chance of you getting a message that way. Before I get started, getting kids settled down and stuff here. Okay, before we get started, circles every Friday and Saturday night, 7:30 in the evening. Come on down and join us. It's $10 a person, and that $10 guarantees you a message, whether it comes from me or one of the other mediums that are present. That I don't know until we actually get into the circle itself, and everything is explained long before we start, so there's no surprises. Also, please share the video as much as possible. By sharing it, that gets our word out there, lets people know what we're doing. So please just work with us, okay? And sharing will give you the chance to get a free reading next week. Also, April 2nd, and that's really not that far away, is our psychic fair, and that is at 48 Main Street. You'll have the opportunity to have any one of, I believe, 6 mediums work with you. Also, Michelle will be there with her healing chairs, and she will be doing healing massage. Yes. And I think that's about it. Oh, classes. Everyone's been asking about classes. We have a new round of classes starting Thursday evening, April 7th, or Saturday afternoon, April 9th. If you're interested in either one of those, let private message either myself or Michelle Forsey, and we can get that information to you. Okay? All right, there. Now, let's see where we're going. Brooke Lamont. How are you, hon? Is it someone's birthday, Brooke? Because I can feel your sister here. That's Elizabeth, I believe. I feel your sister here, but she's here with like a cake of celebration of some sort. Is it a birthday? Is it an anniversary? What's going on? It's going to be soon. Okay. All right. Well, just know that she's here. She wants you to know that she remembers, and she wants to celebrate with whomever this celebration is with. I know it's family, and she wants to be there. And just know that she will be. Okay. Well, she's going to be here for both of those. She said family is still so important. And she's telling me to tell you she never really realized how important family was until this past year or so. Just don't ever forget it, and don't ever. Okay. She's saying there was a rift with someone in the family. And she says, and it never should have gone as far as it did. But she just wants to remind everybody that, you never know from one day to the next. So just please, she wants some healing within the family. Okay. I'll leave it at that, hon. God bless. All right. Jen Jackson. Hi, Jen. Jen, did you know someone by the name of Jack? I know your last name is Jackson. Did you know someone by the name of Jack? John or Jack? He preferred to be called Jack. I know that. Anyway, this older man is here. And he keeps doing this on his chest. I want to say a relative with him. It may go back a couple of generations, and you may not even be aware of him, but he's aware of you. And he's saying that there's some things that needed to be taken care of with you that you've been ignoring. You're thinking, oh, it'll go away. And he just wants you to know that it's not going to go away until you get things taken care of. He's saying, stop fighting with the doctors. And he's being point blank. He's saying, you got to go. You got to get this taken care of before it becomes a real problem. He's worried about you. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that. And just know that whenever you get a reading, you have the God-given ability to make choices according to what you hear. You can, if you don't like the outcome, you can change it just by being aware of it. So just remember that, okay? Hi, Gail. We're both doing okay. Missing everybody down there.
Yes, we are.
And especially since there's 4 more going down real soon.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, we don't talk about it much, but Tabby and her family are going down to be with Sam, to be with her mom and the rest of the family down there. It's time, even though I don't want to deal with it. Okay. Amanda Christine Edwards, how are you? I can hear a woman's voice, Amanda, and all I heard was, phew, it's finally done. It's finally over with. Do you have any idea what she's talking about? This is for Amanda Christine Edwards. It's like a sigh of relief and saying, I'm just so glad that that's done and over with. Anyway, she's saying you got through it like a trooper. She knew you would. But she's saying make sure that you take some downtime for yourself. Because those emotional situations have a tendency that they can build up over time. All right. And yes, she did. She was tired and she was ready to go. She lets that be known without any doubt whatsoever. She misses everyone, but she's letting you know that she can still see and she can still be with everyone because now she is healthy again. And she can enjoy the family, even though it's from a different plane of existence. She can still be there a lot. Okay? I will leave that with you. God bless. Wow. Hi, Keegan. How are you, bud? Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Michelle misses you scaring her.
No, I do not. You better.
Sure you do. Well, I miss him scaring you.
Stop putting that out there.
I miss him scaring you. Okay?
Stop
It was funny.
putting that out there.
It was funny.
We cannot put stuff like that out there, remember?
Yes, I can.
And the evilness show.
Yes, my evilness shows. Alrighty then. Where are we going here? I literally have 2 spirits standing here in front of me arguing, folks. I really do. Letting who's going to go first. So I'm just waiting for them. All right, Corinne Shaw. How you doing tonight? This is one feisty little lady here. Do you know who this is or who it would be? She'd take anybody on because this dude's bigger than her. And she's saying it's her turn. She's going first. He was a little reluctant. But anyway, she's here, Corinne. Have you been tired? Excuse me. Have you been very tired? This woman had a problem. I don't know if she had narcolepsy or sleep apnea or something when she was here, but sleep was not easy for her. And she was always tired.
Tired and depressed.
Okay. All right. Well, first of all, she's talking about getting you outside more. Now, I don't know where you live. I know if you're here in the Northeast, it gets to be pretty hairy this time of year, especially with another snowstorm on the circuit for this week. Anyway, Corinne, she wants you outside more, even if it's standing out on a porch and just breathing in. Oh, Arkansas, down by the mountains by any chance? I would love to be down there. Okay. Um, anyway, Corinne, even if it's just out on the porch for a while, just get out, get the air, start enjoying what's around you a little bit more. She's saying you haven't done that in a very long time, and it's starting to show. All right, Corinne, this is coming from her, not from me. Please don't shoot the messenger here. All I got was you're starting to look old. You need to do something about that. You need to start taking care of yourself. All right, I'm sorry. I don't mean that to be rude or insulting in any way. It's her, not me. Just so you know. A little bit shorter than me. I'm about 5'6". But anyway, she's point blank, but she wants you to take better care of yourself. She's saying it's time. She says you've taken care of everybody else all your life. Now it's time for you to take care of you and stop worrying about everyone. Okay. She just sends a lot of love. And she also wants you to know that you have a lot of support from her too when she can. She I don't very often hear this, but she's saying she has her hands full up there. She has a lot that she's doing, a lot of people that she's working with. Was she a nurse or something when she was here? Or did she take care of people? Because she said she just can't stop doing that. It's like that's part of who she is. And she loves it. But that's why she doesn't come that often, she said, is because she's busy with the other people too. But she does keep an eye on things. Okay? I will leave that with you, Corinne. God bless. Gary Neubauer. Hi, Gary. Gary, sir, do you walk with a cane or something to help you with your gait or with your walk? Because a man is coming in and he's, all right, you don't. Would you know this gentleman that I'm talking about? I want to say he's a little on the heavy side. He's a big man, but he's a good looking man. He's walking with a cane. I wasn't sure if the cane was for you or for him. He said right now the cane is just for show because he likes them. He likes how they look. He doesn't need it. He says he walks just fine, but he said he likes to show off every once in a while, and that's what the cane is all about. That seems a little strange, but okay. He's here to tell you to breathe. The worst is over. Now the easy part comes. Just don't get too much ahead of yourself. And for whatever reasons, I need to remind you that the funds are not unlimited. As long as you remember that, you'll be okay and you'll have a good time. I don't know what this is in reference to, Gary, but I do know definitely he is here for you. Okay? I will leave that. God bless. All right. Tammy Musso. Tammy, you have been on my mind several times over the last week, and I'm not sure why. It's like there's caution flags all around you, but I don't feel anything negative. And I want to say, just be careful what you're doing. Make sure you know what the outcome's going to be before it happens. Okay. It's nothing major. It's nothing that's going to upset your world or your health or relationships or anything like that. But I want to say it will upset the flow of how things happen in your life. So just be careful. Make sure you know um, who you're working with. It'll make all the difference in the world for you. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the way it's been coming in, Tammy. And like I said, there's been a couple points this week where you've crossed my mind, and I don't know you personally. I just know the name. Um, and just an airplane, something about airplanes around
We have a
you.
big change coming at work.
Okay. Are you flying someplace? Because I'm seeing an airplane with it too.
She's nerved up about the changes.
All right. Well, the changes are going to be okay. They're not going to be as rough or as difficult as you're perceiving them to be. If anything, it's going to be okay. You just got to get through it. Hold your ground, get through it. And the best is yet to come, is what I'm supposed to tell you. Okay? God bless. Lori Bauer, I don't like the medical questions, but in answer to your question, yes, you're finally going to start getting some answers. You may not like them, but you're going to get them, and at least things will be able to be done to rectify the situation for your ankle and your foot. Okay? I'm seeing the problem more with your foot. I'm not a medical doctor. It's the way spirit is showing it to me. Okay? I'll leave that. Edna Bailey. How are you, Edna? Edna, there's a very sweet woman that comes in. She's very petite. She's not tall at all. I consider myself fairly tall. She's not. Um, Very petite, very classy looking woman is the best way I can explain it. She doesn't come in, jeans or leggings or anything like that. She has a nice formal dress on. Her hair is just so. Would you know who I'm talking about? To her, she always worried about how people perceived her and her family. That was of utmost importance to her, that she be seen as being respectable and comfortable. Anyway, she's here with you tonight, Edna, saying she's proud of who you are. She's proud of who you've become. She's saying it took a long time and she knows how difficult it was, but it's okay. All right, she's talking something about the throat. I think this is with you, Edna. She's telling me that part of the reason you've been feeling the way you have this last week is because you need to learn to open your mouth and set the record straight. You don't like confrontation. If anything, you back away from it every single time. But she's trying to tell you that this is one time you need to speak up and stand your ground, because you're in the right. You know you are, and it's time someone else knew it too. I don't understand the message totally. She tells me that you will, but she leaves with a big hug and a big smile on her face. A very sweet looking woman. Okay, I'll leave that with you. God bless. Well, hello, Beth. I didn't see you on there, my dear. Long time no hear from you. I think you forgot about me. Beth is my other teacher out in Montana. Haven't heard from her in a while. All right.
There she is.
Well, then pick up the phone and call me when the show's over. Love you. Okay. Ann Johnston. And I know you asked last night, and you're asking, well, you always ask to talk to your daughter, and I understand that, to your daughter, Sarah. But I haven't felt her here in a couple, well, not last night and not today. It's not because she doesn't care or she doesn't want to talk. It's almost like she's in school, or only she's the one that's teaching. She's working with children. Did she work with children when she was here? We're on a few seconds delay here, folks. Well, I understand that, Beth. I truly do.
Yes. Ann
Okay,
said yes.
she did. Because I see her, it's like she's working with children where she is in spirit, heaven, spirit, however you want to term it. But she's working with children and she's absolutely loving it.
She was a giver to all, she said.
She doesn't want you to think that she doesn't care or she doesn't love you. But she's saying, sometimes, Mama, these children need me too. And she just wants you to know that. She loves you, she respects you, and she says, just please be patient, okay? I guess I kind of went looking for her because after last night and then tonight, I kind of went looking for her because it was unusual. Usually she's here for you, and I know that. But I can't give you what doesn't come in. All right. Eileen, is it Fagnani? If I didn't pronounce that right, I am so sorry. Hi, Eileen. The first one. We'll stick with that one. All right. Eileen, stairs. All around you, stairs. Stairs. And I want to say, get off the stairs. Just stay off them. Do you have a problem with stairs? It may sound strange, but coming from me, it's not. But do you have a problem with stairs? Because I want to tell you, just please, please, please stay off the stairs.
No, she doesn't.
All right. Well, stay off the stairs or you're gonna. Okay. I'm seeing a long flight of stairs like inside of a home. It's not like it's at work or it's not outside. It's inside a home. There's something about carpeting or something on these stairs is loose. You can fix it. Check all the steps. You can fix it. You can keep it from causing an accident for you. Okay. The whole point of a reading, and most people don't stop to think about it, the whole point of a reading is that you can change the outcome of it by being aware of what's coming. Okay. So
free will.
Yes. And this is one of those times where you can change the outcome just by checking out those stairs, whatever these are that you're walking. They're carpeted. I know that. Inside of a home and carpeted, but the carpeting is loose and I just see sliding. So be careful, please. All right. Okay, we're just about done here. Jessica Hogan. Jessica, were you ever on or are you now on some type of a farm with a lot of animals? I'm talking horses, cows, rabbits. There's all kinds of farm animals here is what I'm seeing. And there's a man standing here and I'm trying. All right. Okay, Jessica, this has to be a great grandfather just by the way he's dressed and the manner in which he's speaking. And because what I'm hearing from him is, I beg to differ with you, young lady. You came from farmers. We did this all our lives. It wasn't until said it wasn't until your generation that they became a thing of the past. This is him talking, not me, okay? His whole purpose here is he wants you to check the family records, talk to family, find out about it. He says, and you'll see where you came from. He says, he calls himself an earth person or earth people. In other words, he worked with the earth. That was his thing, and he absolutely loved it. And he's saying that he wants you to come back to, it's not a reality. It's to come back to the realization, that you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your environment. You need to get right with the earth. I don't usually get these kind of messages, but I got to give it the way it comes in. He's also worried about you, Jessica. He's saying things have been a little on the wild side, and he's worried about that. So please, just use caution. Think about it. Talk to family members. See if you can get them talking about the past or what they remember from your ancestors, and it will help to have a better understanding of where you are now with your life. Okay? And the answers that you're looking for are right there, just so that you know that. Okay? And again, I don't mean to be rude, and I do apologize if it came across that way. Folks, I think I'm about done for the night. Please join us Friday night or Saturday night for circles. Some people come to one, some people come to both. Doesn't matter. You're welcome anytime. It's $10 each time you sit in a circle. Also, if anyone has questions that they would like directly answered, if you don't want to have a full reading, I'm always available for readings. But if you don't want to have a full reading, I still do the 2 questions for $10 throughout the week. And if you don't know how that works, again, private message myself or Michelle Forsey, and we will get all that information to you. Don't forget about the upcoming classes, because I have the feeling they're going to fill up fast. All right. Thank you. Good night. Be safe in the storms that are coming in the Northeast here. God bless.
Good night, everyone.